In today's video, we're going to be talking about buying fodder for when everyone goes and builds the top end icon SBCs at the end of Team of the Year. So just before the video does start, a quick little ad on a trading service I offer over on Twitch for the cheapest trading guides out there for just £4, €4, all free with Amazon Prime. You'll receive daily trading and investing guides covering PlayStation, Xbox and PC with an array of methods covering all budgets. And I've been trading for over 10 years, making over 100 million in multiple different FIFAs, and now for the last 4 years I've made 10 million coins in just the first month. So in today's video, what we're going to be doing is we are going to be talking about investing in fodder, because basically it should do well towards the back end of Team of the Year as everyone opens all their upgrade packs, gets loads of untradeable fodder, puts them in top end icon SBCs, but doesn't have the extremely high rated, so we'll be covering that. Before I get into this, regarding Rotor episodes, you'll have a Rotor episode tomorrow. Basically, because I was spending generally about 12 hours a day, I did need a bit of a break because, as I say, it was pretty intense and I was basically running on fumes. So taking a break off that for one day, so episodes being back up tomorrow, but we've gone and given you guys a trading video nonetheless. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about buying high-rated fodder because there was a semi-good play last year, but I think it's going to outperform this year because I think there's way more SBCs that are out this year during Team of the Year than we had last year. So first up, I guess I'll just show you the sort of Team of the Year, or the sort of SBCs we're talking about. We're not even talking about just the SBCs that have been released as of Team of the Year, because there's a lot pre that people would have started building. So obviously, since Team of the Year, we've had ourselves Sour and Best. I'd say Sour's pretty well demanded. But obviously these teams need an 83, an 86, an 86, an 87, an 87, an 88, an 89 and an 88. Some very high rated teams in there, and I think if I go to a Sabio, which arguably is again a very, very well demanded team as well, we're seeing more 89 rated teams. Well, as a result of us seeing 89 rated teams, obviously there's only a small pool of players that can help you achieve this. I think there's probably a pool of about 30 odd. Sounds like a lot, but you know, when you think how often do you pack an 89 to an 84, it's a lot less. Well, as a result of you only having a small pool of players, it's unlikely that people pack these players, but people want to go and finish off these SBCs. So then what happens is people basically have to buy high rated, if not the highest rated, to compensate for them maybe having a bunch of 89s, but there's a high chance they've got the 87s, the 88s, so like 1 or 2 ratings below it, but not quite the highest. Which as a result allows the high rated fodder to be super in demand. And the nice thing is, this fodder is super high in demand, but a fair few of these guys are actually out of packs. So for example, we've got someone like De Bruyne out of packs, Haaland out of packs, Kane out of packs because of Team of the Year honourable mention, Kerr out of packs, Bon Matip I believe is out of packs, Messi out of packs, Benzema I think is still in packs unless they're going to give him an honourable mention, and even staying with 89s, I think there's a fair few of these guys. Obviously Alisson out of packs, Diaz out of packs, Diani not out of packs, Salah I think is getting an honourable mention, that's him out of packs. So obviously, you know, there's a lack of fodder that can help you get those 89s, and then to add to that, half of them are out of packs. So as a result, we think that fodder is basically going to do very, very nicely. So there's a few different avenues you can go with. The first avenue, which I think is the safest and a really, really good investment, is basically the players that are going out of packs. Cards that are going out of packs, in theory, should outperform the cards that are not going out of packs because, of course, there is no increase in supply when there's being packs open because people are packing Team of the Year, De Bruyne. Allegedly people are packing. You're not packing it. But as a result, the gold one can't be packed because the Team of the Year one's in packs. So as a result, it should do very well. So if we go and look at the leakers, I can now go and list off all the Team of the Year, Team of Years and honourable mentions who's going to be out of packs, and as a result, their gold cards are a good investment. Before I do that as well, a few people will ask me about, okay, well, what about buying 83s, 4s and 5s? And 83s, 4s and 5s are okay, but these guys are more hindered and, you know, their price is harmed way more by the lightning rounds we're getting. The 10 times 84s, the, I don't know, what else we have, like, packs. I understand there's like a few 86 packs, but the reality is people aren't packing 89 pluses, which is what this investment is going to be. So yeah, I wouldn't go and buy the low rateds. You can buy the low rateds that are going out of packs maybe, but again, I don't think the low rateds are going to outperform the high rateds unless you get lucky with them hammering in on one sort of rating being required. Like I think a while ago, EA went balls to the wall needing 83s, and as a result, 83s did well, but 85s dropped. So it's a bit bit more RNG buying the low rateds, getting lucky rather than the high rated should do well one way or the other. So starting off with the fodder that's going out of packs, we've got ourselves Bernardo Silva who's going out of packs, I believe it's this Friday. We've got Harry Kane going out of packs right there. Vinicius Jr.'s not fodder, and I'm not convinced that his gold card would do that well out of packs anyway. Salah, SBC fodder, that is going out of packs. So now we have regarding honourable mentions. I think that is, yeah, all we have regarding honourable mentions. So regarding the women's team years, the players that are both fodder and high rated, we've got ourselves Bon Matip, we've got ourselves Sam Kerr, and we've got ourselves Smith. But we are dipping into the 88s with Smith. So the main ones right here are going to be the likes of Sam Kerr and Bon Matip. Men's team year, you've got plenty going by. You've got Alisson, you've got Diaz, you've got De Bruyne, you've got Rodri, you've got Messi, you've got Haaland, and that is that. So the first bit of fodder that I'd like to go and buy would go and be the golds that are going out of packs due to getting Team of the Years. So the next investment we're going to be talking about is not only gold high rated fodder can do well, but inform high rated fodder can do well. This is because if we move to players like Sauer, we can see that you need Team of the Weeks in 88 rated squads. So let's have a little look at how some of the high rated fodder did last year. Informs, again, I do think there'll be a lot more demand this year, but we see the likes of Tony Kroos pre-team, yeah, but he was 58k, went up there to 65k. Not amazing, but we see Casemiro being a little bit nicer here. We can see 66k, go up here to 74. Can't say that was a bit nicer. But, as I say, so it didn't really perform that well last year, the Informers, but again, I think there's a lot more demand. Now, one of the reasons I don't think Informers performed that well last year is because in the Team of the Week last year, we had an 89 Trap and an 88 Delete. This was the team that was active during Team of the Year, which means I don't think super high rated Informs would have done that well because there was literally, 88 Rakitic, 88 Delete, and 89 Trap. And an 88 El Shaarawy and an 88 Mahrez. You can see there was a lot of high rated. Whereas, the week before that, again, there was like an 88 Dybala, who actually rose really well when he went out of packs. But if we go and look at this week's Team of the Week, now there are a lot of 87s, which I'm self-aware of. For example, you've got Valhalovic, you've got yourself the likes of Batcher, we've got ourselves James right there. So 387s is a bit, but what I recommend buying is 88 pluses. So there are two ratings that I think specifically are good to go out and buy, and those ratings are going to be 88 with the likes of Donnarumma, who I'll be honest with you is actually already up like 3k since going out of packs, and the second one is Martinez, because these guys are just good value for money. The difference between an 88 gold card and an 88 inform card, an 88 gold card to an 89 gold card, and 88 inform to an 89 inform. Is the same amount between the informs and the golds, which means that even though Martinez has been out of packs for a while, this is a good value for money card, and even these guys are like 40k is a good value for money. Now I wouldn't buy 87s because there's 3 in the current Team of the Week, therefore I don't think they'll perform that well unless for some reason Team of the Weeks go up a lot this week, so I would look at buying 88s and 89s. You could look into the 90s, although actually you'd buy 91s because literally 5k for a +1 rating, although I just don't think that these guys are going to perform as well as the 88s and the 89s. So I'd say that is going to wrap it up. In regards to selling them, I would just sell them next Thursday. The idea is it's the peak of people who've done upgrade SBCs, and then after Team of the Year, I guess in theory the amount of upgrade SBCs completely drops off, therefore the demand for these informs should drop off. You could argue, well, they're not going to get increased in supply after Team Year, which is fair, but I'd say to play it safe, I would sell them on the Thursday before Team of the Year ends. But that is going to wrap it up. As I say, you guys will get a Road to Glory episode tomorrow. It's just today. So I kind of needed a little bit of a break because it was pretty intense. We're putting in because it's a very hard Road to Glory, we are putting in a lot of hours. But thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video.